And shout out again to all those people who hate my guts, but is sitting in a quiet place listening to my show. You are obsessed and sick, okay? Okay, I'll be right back and let's get into something else.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ebony. All right, you guys, I am back from another long weekend of my son's competitions, but I am back with the tea. So let's talk about what's been going on online. And the first story I want to get into is this former celebrity bodyguard that goes by Uncle Ron. Now, this celebrity bodyguard is not only accusing P. Diddy of setting up Biggie Smalls, but also accusing Beyonce of doing drugs and also saying to Beyonce she's done some shady things behind the scenes and ended a lot of careers. Talk about a mess. So this guy goes by Uncle Ron. Now, I was able to pull up a picture of someone who looked like Uncle Ron with Beyonce back in 2004. However, I want you guys to take this as alleged. We don't know if this is the same man, but the faces are similar. Now, this bodyguard again not only accused Beyonce and Jay-Z of being shady, but also accused P. Diddy of doing some things to Biggie Smalls. So we're going to go ahead and play his TikTok videos and we're going to break it down to see if any facts that we know now support his claims. Check it out.
Approached by Diddy to perform a hit on one of his artists, finding out that he wanted all the rights to all his catalogs. I turned him down because I also found out that very night that Biggie had plans of leaving Bad Boy. Jay-Z and Puffy wanted Biggie killed. Bottom line, you don't have to believe me, believe the facts. Here's a man that wanted to leave Bad Boy. He wanted to do his own thing. He mentioned several times how he was tired of being used and abused, that he was bigger than Bad Boy itself.
So as you guys see, he pretty much had a lot to say about all of these different artists. Now, let's talk about the whole P. Diddy situation. Now, a lot of people feel that Diddy was instrumental in Biggie's death. People feel that P. Diddy knew Biggie had issues in, the West Coast. So for him to bring him here to do a show, well, that was almost like an easy target. Now, there is something very interesting that happened in court over several years ago. For those of you guys who don't know, Biggie Smalls' mother had filed a lawsuit against the LAPD, and this is where she was able to uncover a lot of drama that had happened that the public didn't know about. She was also able to gather information about how Suge Knight was maybe instrumental, allegedly, in Biggie's demise, and how people accused Diddy of being allegedly involved in Tupac's demise. Allegedly, okay? So let's get into it because it's very, very messy. So during the lawsuit between LAPD and Biggie Smalls' mother, the detective said the following: based on 3 years of working on this case, P. Diddy put a $1 million hit on both Tupac and Suge Knight, allegedly, following their highly publicized beef. Now, after this happened, the detective said that Suge Knight put out a hit on Biggie, and Suge Knight was the one responsible, allegedly, for Biggie's demise. However, there seems to be some questions as to what Biggie Smalls was actually doing during the time of his demise. For example, there was a former bodyguard that went by Gene. Now, Gene actually sat down with DJ Vlad and he put out the information that Biggie Smalls wanted to leave Bad Boy. He did not want to be under Diddy's label. He was actually considering a larger record deal for somewhat up to $60 million. So people feel that Diddy was the one who set Biggie up, allegedly, because Biggie Smalls allegedly was going to leave his label.
Yeah, Big had a contract, and what happened was when me and Puff rode on the plane coming back down there, Puff gave me his briefcase and everything like that. Like, yo, here, like me carry. Got 5 hours, 6 hours on this thing. Let me see what's in the briefcase. And I seen Big contract, and it was talking about, well, you get $250,000, for signing. You're going to get another $250,000 if the thing go gold. Then you're going to get this much and you're going to get that much. And then at the end of the contract, I was skimming through it. At the end of the contract said, we're going to discuss about you getting your publishing and your marketing back. right? So I was asking Big's questions about that because I didn't know what publishing was. I didn't know what marketing was. And Big was showing me a contract because I was saying to Big was like, yo, Gene, I like you. I would take you with me, bruh, but you love that nigga too much.
Now, you guys, the detective says that he does not believe that Diddy had nothing to do with Biggie Small's demise. I honestly have heard the rumors, but it has never been brought to light or been called to be true. So please take this as allegedly, but this is what this alleged bodyguard, Uncle Ron, is saying.
Beyonce and Jay-Z will do anything to destroy anyone who speaks out against them. Okay, I get the threats, but you have to remember one thing. I know your deepest secrets. I know so much about you and what you've done. I know so much on how you got where you are, how you stepped on many people. Beyonce, how you guys ended Carrie Hilson's career because she said something about you. That's how hateful you guys are, how you step on anybody to stay on the top. So remember, your relationship was a business relationship, financial, to get to the top, to become billionaires. There's no love there. See, what's done in the dark will definitely come in the light. Keep your threats up. I'm here today, and what I got to say, I'm gonna say it. So don't make idle threats to me. Cause see, I ain't Biggie. See, I ain't Beanie Siegels. I ain't Freeway. How you wrote all of them off the minute they did for you to get you to the top. All them writing for you, and then the minute you get a little taste of success, you wrote them off. You just totally said, I don't know him. Say you don't know me. I dare you. I dare you. Remember, all the receipts, all the proof, the old school footage, I still have it. See, hardly nobody knows, but I'll say it, man. Yeah, Beyonce's on drugs. She's been on them for a long time, and you keep her that way. Y'all wish it what you wish it to stay on top. But there's one thing about me, bro. I can't be bought. This is Uncle Ron. Just like I know how you got started, I can put my foot down and make it all go away. Promise you. You're playing with the wrong one now.
Now, the interesting thing about Beyonce being on drugs, people are saying that this could be true. You guys remember that Beyonce had some very strict guidelines for her Renaissance tour. One of those things being no drugs or alcohol. People feel that Beyonce was trying to resist temptation. So this is why she's saying no drugs or alcohol on her set or on her tour. This could be as far as a reach as me trying to run across the water to Puerto Rico, child. This is not true. I don't believe it's true. I don't believe Beyonce would ever do anything like that. Sure, we all experience things for the first time. I don't know what Beyonce does on her free time, but doing drugs is not something that I think Beyonce would ever do. And the lies just keep getting more outrageous. Now, as far as Beyonce being shady behind the scenes, I've heard this from a lot of different people. You guys know the whole Carrie Hilson situation. Carrie Hilson dissed Beyonce. She did that on her own. And it's not Beyonce's fault that people distanced themselves from Carrie Hilson after she came for Beyonce. She did that to her own career. Even years later, Carrie Hilson came out to address it. And she said, look, I was in my ego. I was in my own way. So I don't think Beyonce had anything to do with this. Now, do I think Beyonce may have some shady ways behind the scenes? Come on, you guys, we're human. We all make mistakes. So very well, it could be true that Beyonce does pull strings behind the scenes. All artists do this. But I don't think it's fair to say that she was doing drugs. And I also don't think that she should take the blame for the demise of people's careers. years. People have a choice. They make choices, and unfortunately, those choices did not work out for them. But you guys will let me know what you think about it down below. All right, you guys, let's go on to the next topic, which is none other than Coi Leray showing fake love to Nicki Minaj. Now, why do I say fake love? Don't act like we haven't forgot what Nicki said on Queen Radio. So Coi Leray sat down with an interview, and she was asked the following question: how was it working with Nicki Minaj on Blick Blick? And she had a very interesting answer. Check it out.
Probably like listened to it like 100 times back in 2022. And I wanted to know if you have like a funny memory or something you want to share, like a special memory with her on set or like studio, anything like related to this song.
My favorite moment was when we wore the pink bobs. We had matching pink bobs. I thought that was super dope. You know, Nicki is just an icon, and you know, that's just a moment that I'll never ever forget.
So as you see, Coi Leray came out here talking about Nicki was the greatest of all time. Now, you know that's a player lie, Coi Leray, because Nicki had a different recollection of events. We remember Nicki on Queen Radio talking about what you was really doing behind the scenes and how your insecurity, okay, ruined your relationship with her. Check it out.
Let me ask y'all something. What if you did a song with somebody, right? You promote a song. You shot a video till wee hours of the morning and you have a young child. You go hard on a social media campaign begging this person up. You spend hours talking to the person on the phone, giving them tips and pointers. You tell the person, hey, I even planned a couple of things for you for your album rollout, etc. Now keep in mind, listen to this. Onika Tanya Mirage currently, that you know of, because I have some in the one, you know, it's happening. But currently that you know of, you don't know Nicki to have signed any female rappers, right? So when I blow these girls up or help, because I know that I can't make anybody. You know, one person can't make anybody. And even with the girls that were on the Queen Mix, I was just talking to one of them earlier, and I was like, you know, I can't change your life. You know, when people be like, oh my God, this is about to change my life. This is not going to change your life. Hard work consistently changes your life with great talent to match and a little bit of luck and a little bit of timing and God's favor. Okay? Always know that.
Isn't this weird, you guys? So Coi Leray, how did you go from calling people behind the scenes, saying Nicki was dissing you, after Nicki had stuck up for you, also helped you and tried to help you with your album rollout, to not talking to Nicki, unfollowing her, and then now she's the greatest of all time? Now you're so happy that you got a chance to work with her? You know, we're at a space right now in female rap where it's you know, popular to be fake. You show love to people to get a benefit. After you benefit from that fake love, then your true colors and true feelings come out, okay? Coi Leray knows what she did behind the scenes, and for her to be coming out here showing fake love to Nicki, I feel like it's poking the bear. And I also feel like in a space where female rap right now is in the gutter because Nicki's on hiatus, so the entire female rap game is on hiatus because they're waiting to see what she's gonna do. I mean, why even be fake about it? Why even pretend that you liked working with Nicki knowing behind the scenes you were doing all these things to her? I just don't like this type of fake love, you guys. Some people may say, well, maybe Coi Leray really does love Nicki. If you love someone, right? If you respect them, if you think that they're the greatest of all time, then you treat them as such. You respect them enough to come direct to them if you feel some type of way. You respect them enough when they give you a feature, okay, on a song that wouldn't have done well without Nicki, to respect them enough to say, you know what? I'm going to be humble in this situation. She did not have to share her platform with me. So therefore, if we have an issue, I'm not going to run behind the scenes and talk to random people. I'm going to come to Nicki direct because I respect her as a woman and as an artist. And that's what I'm starting to understand. A lot of these people respect success. They don't respect the person, and they don't respect the hard work. They respect success because if they show respect for success, well, that's going to happen to me. And we forget that people, right, are people. They're only successful because of the hard work that they put in. So that's my opinion on that. I think Coi Leray needs to lock it up. And didn't you just say that, you know, Little Kim's been holding you down since you was in diapers while she wasn't on Blick Blick? Allegedly. You know, just a simple question, right? You guys, I'm losing my voice because we were in Nevada for a competition and it was smoke everywhere. So my chest and my throat is like hurting. So excuse my little raspy laugh. You know, a girl sound like a nigga today, but we're going to get through the tea. Okay. Oh my gosh, not a nigga. Anyways, you guys, before we wrap up this video, I want to say congratulations to the beautiful Doechii. Doechii has been nominated for the Billboard Women in Music Award. Doechii is set to be receiving the Rising Star Award, which she absolutely deserves. So congratulations to her. This is huge. This is amazing. And I do hope that these ladies are able to celebrate their success. All right, you guys, let me know what you think about these topics down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Give this video a big thumbs up. I love you guys so much. And as always, we'll talk very soon. Bye, guys.